A warm welcome back to my channel, and here we are, 119 days to go, week 7. Welcome back. My name is Donato, England Marathon Master and 10k Masters Runner. And in this week's video, I'll be going through 3 points, the 3 key points, discuss with you the beginning of week 7 for those following 119 days to go. Number 2, I'll be talking about my first week, yes, as I start my 12-week training plan towards London. And also I talk about, number 3, about how I use races to help with the training and how it may benefit you also. And not forgetting point 4, Subscriber of the Year Awards 2022. On that point, guys, yes, if you are new here, please do consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe and hit that alarm bell because it really does help this channel go across the YouTube universe to spread our love and joy of running. Without further ado, let's start week 7, 119 days to go, London Marathon, here we come. Yes, guys, I'm talking to you, Colin, I'm talking to you, Alan, I'm talking to you, Mark, Neil, and many, many others. Leave it in the comments below if you are running London Marathon, but I do know some of you, like Rick, are running Manchester Marathon, other marathons, bright marathons. Leave it in the comments below what marathons you've got coming up, or if you're just doing general training, running other distances. I'd love to hear from you, because without you guys, and that's why stick along to the very end where I'll be talking about Subscriber of the Year Awards. Yes, the inaugural Subscriber of the Year Awards on this channel. I know, it's so exciting. Can't wait to share it with you all. Is without you watching this, leaving comments, reading, enjoying, having a bit of a laugh. Yes, did you enjoy my last one about the secret sauce of marathon, running fast marathons? Yes, a little bit tongue-in-cheek. But hey, we're going to have a bit of fun as I digress. Indeed, guys, are you following? 119 days to go, or whatever you're doing. We've had 6 weeks of training now. We're about to start week 7 of training. We need to start layering up. Yes, the first 6 weeks have been essentially base training, getting our legs ready, and now we're going to start putting in some speed, some tempo runs. But the key thing with these, if you are going to implement these, I didn't do these type of runs for my first marathon, so whilst that training plan does show it, it's up to you whether you want to incorporate them. Don't feel obliged, which is what I was talking about in my secret sauce video. In the description below, you'll see a link to how to run a faster marathon. But if it's your first marathon, you don't need to stress about it. But the key lesson is not to go too fast too soon with the tempo runs. Yes, add a bit of speed, but not to stress over it. I can't say that enough. In fact, there's some wise words in this book. Shall I read it for you? This is from Martin Yelling, Doc Yelling's 4th of the week. This is where the foundation of the last 6 weeks truly start to make a difference. You're layering up, your body is learning to tolerate the miles that are yet to come. Include some mixed pace running to boost your fitness and stay stronger for longer. When tempo running, don't go too big too early. Gradually increase your effort, lengthen your stride, increase your cadence, but staying smooth is the key. That's right, guys, stay smooth. For me, one of the key lessons I've learned is, it talks here about cadence and stride length. Don't stress about it. For me, I keep a continual cadence around 170, 180, whether it's slow, fast or indifferent. When I'm racing hard, as in a hard 10k, it may go up to 190 or 200. But the key thing when racing hard for me is my stride length increases. So when I'm running slow, my stride length decreases because I want to basically jiggy jog along. That's how I run slowly, and so I'm keeping the same cadence, keeping the same speed ticking over, so the legs are used to a particular speed. But that's just how I do it. I'd love to hear from you how you do it. Comments below. Thank you. How has my training been going? Yes, finally I get to start. By the time you see this video, I would have completed the first week of my 12-week training, and it's been relatively easy for me, because I did have a race, on the Sunday before my official 12-week started, not the Roman 9. I know that video is yet to come because I've got some super editing to do, and there's some wildlife that went running across the race course. Yes, that's right. Yes, it was quite, hopefully it's come out on my, I've done a point of view recording. I don't know how it's come out, but yes, I had a bit of a shock where we had to stop with the group of us who were running at that particular point. we had to stop because wildlife ran across the road. Yes, I know, huge animals. Yes, it was quite frightening for me. And I can't wait to share it with you. I've not looked at the footage. As I say, hopefully it's come out really good. But it's not the Roman 9. And I came in a course PB, a nearly 2-minute PB on my previous time. So I'm super happy with that. And what was even more happier is I got some socks when I finished. Not a medal. There was some long socks from the Stratford Athletics Club. I love the colours. But also I got a bottle of wine for winning my age category, which was fantastic. So I had like a wine and socks Wednesday type thing. Social media thingy, whatever. You know, these medal Mondays, Transformation Tuesdays. Well, I had wine and socks Wednesday. So I was super happy with that, but my legs were totally trashed. So as part of this week's first training, I had 3 days of cross-training rest days. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Whilst it's the first week, I'm starting to build the base. I had, in addition to that, 2 aerobic runs, which is sort of zone 2 for me. And they were relatively short again for me, but I'm working on a particular plan. I will share more as the weeks progress, exactly what plan. I can't pronounce this surname correctly, but it's a similar one that I used the 10K book, the Feisiger 10K half marathon fast ones. I'm now following their marathon training guide. We're up to 55 miles a week. When I'm topping up the top end, that's my maximum limit that I will be doing. I'm not going on these big mileages. I'm not into this 100 miles a week. I'm too old for that. I think I'm not at that level. I can see the benefits for some people, but for me, no. So that's what I'll be doing. Also, I did have a massage on the Tuesday because my legs, my quads and calves were really smashed up because it was massive elevation. Basically, for want of a better thing, there was no flats on this course. It was up and down with the one section where we were just going up and up and up and up. It was about a 120-meter climb, I think, if not more. That was a lot for a short, sharp, over 1 kilometre, 2 kilometres. So very steep climb. Yes, there's the downhill part. And then there was a little kicker at the end. So I did feel, as I get a bit of an itch, I did feel properly hard burnt out with that. And I did come down at the end, sort of getting my breath. But hard race, recovering. And also recovery run on the Saturday. So at the time I'm recording this, obviously it's before the actual Sunday when you see this published, is that I'll be planning on doing a little recovery run on the Saturday. And then on the Sunday, which is a nice segue of how I use races for training, whilst I've now started a training, would you believe the training for that particular Sunday, it said 13 miles. So I'll be using the Warwick Half Marathon as a training run for me. So there's about half of it is at long run pace, which is a steady pace around zone 2. Zone 1, zone 2, I'm not too sure. I'll see how it pans out. And then the last sort of 13 kilometre-ish, 12 kilometres-ish, I don't know the exact numbers, will be at marathon pace. But I'll be running at a particular effort. So I don't know what that pace will equate to at this stage, because a lot of people say, how can you train at a particular pace? Because I'm 12 weeks out from race day. My marathon pace, in my opinion, will increase. However, the effort should stay the same. So I'm going to be running at a particular effort. It'll be interesting how I get on. I have done various events and races, and sometimes I get caught in the euphoria of the race and go too hard, for that particular training run. But sometimes I've been disciplined enough to maintain it, and hopefully this will be one of those days. If you are Warwick Half, or if you have done the Warwick Half, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Maybe you did see me. Say hello. And in 2 weeks after that, I'll have the Hereford 10 miler, where again, I'll be using that event. Would you believe I have a 10 mile at marathon pace? It's a Sunday again. But prior to that, 10 mile at marathon pace, I've got about 10K I need to run at an easy long run pace. So I'll be doing that before the event starts. That's how I use my races, and that's how you can use races as well. But also it works as a good way, as an indicator how your fitness is progressing, and see how things are moving along for yourself. And hopefully it's progress, and it helps give you confidence going forward with your training. And last but not least, I mentioned the 4th point, Subscriber of the Year award. Yes, I'm just going to briefly mention this because I'll be doing a video later on in the week where I'll be giving an award to you guys. Yes, Subscriber of the Year, because there's so many of you, and a number of you have already made it to the shortlist, and I'll be going through and working out who I believe has earned this award, What the prize will be, I haven't worked it out yet, but it'll be more the actual prestigiousness of being the Subscriber of the Year award. And there's a number of people already on that shortlist. Not to mention Alan Morrison, Rick D, Mark Stockwell, and also Colin J. Yes, a lot of you guys, I do see you regularly on the comments and leaving detailed thoughts, views, because a majority of you do watch these videos all the way through, which I'm really appreciative of. I appreciate that time is short and precious, and I try and keep these videos as short and succinct as possible. But I do like chatting to you guys because it really does help me, and hopefully it helps you as well, because it's a bit of fun. I'm sitting here in my living room. I don't have any fancy studios or anything like that. Yes, I've got some good kit now that I'm talking to, and it's fantastic to be able to share my knowledge and stuff with you, but also Subscribe to the Year. There's a lot of people who have tremendously improved over the years, have been subscribing to me for many years, and I've seen you guys improve over the years, and it makes me feel great knowing that you're improving, progressing, and also joining in with the community. And a lot of you guys leave comments where you're helping what you've learned, because I do say leave it in the comments below how you could help people, because a lot of people read your comments. Whilst 99.9% will not comment on your comments, I think some people maybe feel afraid or whatever. I'm happy to comment on other videos and comment on the comments. I'm there for constructive reasons, ask questions and so on and so forth. But people do read your comments. Yes, believe me, they do. Well, I do. And I love to reply back to each and every one of you as well. Yes, week 7 you're about to start of 119 days ago. I've completed week 1 now of my training and 12 weeks of training towards London Marathon. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. And as I said, if you are new here or if you haven't already done so, thumbs up, subscribe and hit that alarm bell. And I look forward to showing you the next week's videos where I'll be talking about the Not the Roman 9 race that I completed. Epic race. And also as a Subscriber of the Year awards. Let's go. Enjoy your week, whatever you do. Love you all. Bye bye bye. I'm here now with Signor Camilleri. Man here.
Hi.
From Canada. How you doing, buddy?
How do you know me?
It says your name on the back.
Okay.
Feeling good?
That's obvious.
Not bad for a man in his 70s.
Feeling good.
Fantastic.
That's 72.
Yeah, let's get you then, mate. Well done.
Thank you.